facilitation is such a broad, as I said in day one, art form that so many people don't know about. To me, it's alchemy. It's the ability to see where blocks are and be able to find a way through into a more expansive place. And that's pretty special and pretty exciting. And the session that we're going to do this morning on Rites of Passage, I feel Rite of Passage was the first facilitation kind of model that I ever learned. And when I learned Rites of Passage, I was like, I can't believe I've gone through my whole life without knowing that this is a thing. And yet having gone through so many and not actually had conscious awareness about what I was going through, which is true for all of us. When this starts to come into your conscious awareness, it's pretty incredible, because no longer does life have the driver's seat. You have the driver's seat of your life. And when you go through different life challenges, whether that's sickness, whether that's a relationship breakup, whether that's some sort of crisis or the loss of a job, or I can't count on two hands. I reckon it's like nearing 20 or so people that have been through Love Out Loud trainings and within 3 days quit their jobs. You know, like these are major rites of passages. If anyone's laughing right now, then you were meant to hear that. Because there's an understanding of something more. There's a vibration beyond the reality that you've previously known. So how do you tunnel through that? How do you get to the other side of that? I think Rite of Passage is such a beautiful way, which is really the process of initiation, of understanding that process is actually the most organic, natural process ever. And we're always going through it. But often when we don't realize we're going through it, what happens is the influences around us that are facilitating us through periods of initiation can become detrimental to us. And by detrimental, I mean not hold us in the highest possibility of what that change process could become. And so when you start to learn this and you start to apply this, you get to ask the question, okay, if change is inevitable, where am I going to go during this next process of change? Who am I going to become? And you get to actually choose it, which is, to me, one of the most empowering realizations, I think, for any human. Think about how this would change so many aspects of life. If when it felt like the world was crumbling down and, you know, you're going through change and everything was a loss, if you could actually understand this is an initiation right now, and who I'm going to be on the other side of this is a far more expansive version of myself that's even stronger and more courageous and more equipped to handle the next vibrational reality that is available to me.